Hi everyone, guys, welcome back. So, till the last session, we have seen the various concepts on the framework and other chunks. As part of the today's session, I want to commit my code into a particular repository in a GitHub. Okay, I want to commit my code into a particular repository. So, there are a few steps. So, go to the Pycharm settings here, and if you see the version control, there is a GitHub, and your GitHub account is already added here. As part of previous sessions, we have already seen how exactly we can add a GitHub account. And once we have added this particular GitHub account, right? So, one second. So, this is not the project. So, this is the project that we are dealing with, right? So, this is the project that we are dealing with. Now, so this is the Appium framework. So go to Pycharm, go to settings, and here inside the version controls, inside the GitHub, your account is already added. Perfectly all right. As and when your account is already added, now you need to commit this code and then you need to push the code to the GitHub. So go to VCS and share project on a GitHub directly. I want to share this particular project on a GitHub. Appium framework Python or Python Appium framework. This is the thing, right? So Python Appium framework is the thing that I want to share this code onto the GitHub. As and when you are trying to share this particular one, it's just asking, it's just showing us all the files, what exactly you want to commit. So here, these many files that it is showing for me to commit. So what I'm doing right now from this particular list, you can choose whatever the things that you want and you don't want. So I don't want all the reports. I just commented out this particular reports for now. And I just, unchecked that Excel data as well. I don't want to commit all these things. Okay, I don't want to commit all these things, only these things. Other than that, the rest of the things would be committed. Okay, the rest of the things would be committed. So here, click on this particular ad. So if you observe right now, the reports that we are not attaching and the asserts we are not attaching and the Excel utility, Excel data we are not attaching. As and when you click on a commit, right, this code is committing to the GitHub. Successfully shared the project on a GitHub. So what I'm doing is whenever you navigated to this particular GitHub repository, so here Python Appium framework is the one that it got a pulled, okay, that it got a committed on my machine. Okay, Python Appium is the chunk that it got a pulled onto this particular GitHub. Okay, so perfectly all right. So whatever the things that we have a plan for, it just committed to that particular piece. Now, what I'm doing is, as part of my test cases, I'm adding, delete a chunk. Okay, I'm adding a delete chunk. So here, print delete code. Okay, print delete code. And now once we have added the new files, I was going to the git and I'm using a commit as part of this particular commit. So here, these are the files that you haven't committed earlier. So I want to go with the delete chunk and the Excel utility. These are the things that I want to commit. Second commit. Okay, and I'm just using commit. And if you use a commit and a push, it will be committing those changes and it will be pushing those changes to that particular repository. Okay, it will be pushing those changes to that particular repository. Okay, jagannatham at the rate gmail.com. Set a commit and push basically. Okay, so here these are the things that you are gonna push. Okay, just push all those changes. As and when you push all those changes successfully, it push. And if I come back here and if I refresh it right now, inside the utilities, the Excel data, which is of the second commit, got added. And inside the test cases, the delete chunk, which is of a second commit, got added. Like this, you can add it with respect to this particular code base. Okay, with respect to this particular code base, you can add it. Okay, and at some instances, basically, you want to clone that particular repo also. Okay, at some instances, you want to clone that particular repo also. So, in such cases, you will be here using a git, and you can use a clone, and you can specify the URL of that particular clone. And as and when you click on that particular chunk, right? So, it will be populating that particular report. So, if at all you want to clone it, that's up to you. Okay, so that's up to you. I don't want to open it right now. I don't want to open it right now, but this is the way how exactly we can use a clone. So right now, what we have done is we just created a repository in the GitHub, and whatever the framework that we have created, we pushed that particular framework code base into this GitHub account. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next session with a further example. Thank you. Bye bye.